Welcome to Mrs. Whalley's video instruction on the song Suo Gan. Here's what the whole song sounds like. So today what we're going to be doing is we're going to be breaking down this song into its simplest parts so that everybody should be able to play this song by the time it's over. Now, if you're not able to do it right away, that's okay. Keep working on it. It does take practice. Hopefully if you played this last year, it should be a little easier for you this year. But if this is your first time, you might struggle a bit, and that's okay. So the first note of Suo Gan is G. So we're going to learn, right here, we're going to learn how to make G come out of our recorder. So G is a note that you'll need 4 fingers for. You're going to need your left hand for this. Now I'm mirroring you, so you should put up the same hand as the hand you see in this video. You're going to put your thumb on the back of the recorder, and your thumb is going to cover the hole in the back. So it looks like that. Your pointer finger is going to cover the top hole. Your long finger, your middle finger, is going to cover the second hole. And your third finger is going to cover the third hole. Look how flat my fingers are. They're not curved up. I'm not using the top of my fingers, I'm using the flat part. If I push really hard on my recorder, you should be able to see little dots on the middle of my fingertips. And that tells you that you are putting your fingers in the right spot, those little dots. Look how they're on the fat part of my fingers. The fatter your fingers, the easier it is to play this. I've got really nice, stubby fingers, so it's easier for me. So if you have little fingers, it might be a little more challenging. Once you've got your thumb, first, middle, and third finger, this note should come out when you blow very, very gently. Remember, it doesn't take much air to play the recorder. If you imagine blowing out a candle, the flame should flicker, but it should not go out. So it's very, very little air. So, next, I would like everyone to practice the note G. We're going to do this for about 30 seconds to 1 minute. All you're going to do is cover up the thumb, these 3 holes, blow a G, and keep blowing a G until a teacher has checked to make sure that you can do it. Please press pause now on the video. Okay. 3, 2, 1, drop. Hands up. Okay, our G practice is over. So next we want to make sure that you are able to do something called tonguing. And that's when you move your tongue up and down inside your mouth, and it actually creates a sound out of your recorder. The sound you want to think about is you can either think of a T sound, or a D sound. Either way, it creates this when we're without a recorder in our mouths. When I have my fingers covering the holes to make the note G come out, and I practice my tonguing, it sounds like this. So my tongue is going up and down inside my mouth. Notice my other hand is just holding on to the bottom of the recorder. That's all it's doing. So I'd like you to take 30 seconds to a minute to now practice saying a D sound or T sound inside your recorder while you have the note G. Please press pause on this video now. 3, 2, 1, drop. Okay. In the song Suo Gan, what comes after G is A. So you need to go from G to A. So what we want to do now is we want to practice doing that on our recorders. To go from a G to an A, all you do is lift 1 finger. It plays G, then A. So let me show you what it sounds like when I do that. Take 30 seconds to a minute to practice that. Press pause now. 3, 2, 1, drop. Okay. So next I want to do G to A again, but this time, this is where it gets tricky with recorder. Your tongue has to move and your finger has to move at the same time. So when you switch from G to A, back to G, you want to say a T sound every time. So without playing the recorder, it's going to sound like this. Here's what it sounds like when I play it with the recorder. Please practice this now. 3, 2, 1, drop. Okay. The last note of that first line is G, A, B. So you know that to get from G to A, you lift one finger up. To get from A to B, you lift that second finger, that tall man, up until you are covering the two holes, thumb and first finger. This hand never moves, okay? You will never need to lift up these fingers. They always stay down. So now we need to practice going from G to A to B. It's going to sound like this. So just make sure that you have a T sound with each one. Two, two, two. G, A, B. Please press pause and practice that now. Three, two, one, drop. Okay. So you've practiced the first line. You've done G, A, B. Now we need to do A, G, A. So we're going to practice that. So an A is two fingers down. You're going to add one to make the G, and then you're going to take it away to make the A. A, G, A. Remember, with our tonguing, we're going to go two, two, two. Here's what it sounds like. All right. I'd like you to take 30 seconds to a minute to practice A, G, A. Press pause now. 3, 2, 1, drop. Okay. Now coming back to our music, we've practiced G, A, B. We've practiced A, G, A. Oops, A, G, A. Now, this is cool because it just repeats. We've already practiced this. We don't need to practice it again. G, A, B. But what we do need to practice, A, B, G. A, B, G. You know that A, you need two fingers down and plus your thumb. A. To go to B, you're going to lift up the middle finger. B. But to go back to G, this is where it's hard. You're going to put two fingers down at the same time. G. Now look at that pinky. He has no job. This little pinky on that left hand does nothing. Nothing. Okay, you don't need it. You do need these three fingers. A, B, G. Why don't you move your fingers along with me to practice? A, lift it. B, set it down. G. One more time. A, B, G. When I add my tonguing, when I add the air, it sounds like this. All right, you've got 30 seconds to practice A, B, G. Press pause now. Three, two, one, drop. Okay, you've practiced all the elements of Suo Gan. You've practiced how to make the sound. You've practiced blowing. You've practiced lifting up your fingers to create that note. So now let's try playing it together at the same time. So get your recorders ready. Don't play yet. I'll count you off and we'll play it together. 1, 2, ready, go. Congratulations, you did it!